Sahiba, disguised as a common girl, went out to inspect the city, but the police did a wrong thing to the madam. And then the way Sahiba dealt with the police left everyone stunned. So what all happened? We will understand the whole story in this video. So do watch the video till the end. Friends, Aradhya ji, who was actually the new district magistrate Ananya Pandey, had left her official car and security today and gone out on the city streets like a common girl. Her hair was open, there was no makeup on her face, and she was wearing a simple salwar kurta. There were no government files in her hands, nor any shiny gun. All she had was a simple smartphone and a heart that knew how to feel the pain of the people. She roamed through the city's narrow alleys. Sometimes she would sit in a poor person's hut, and sometimes she would drink tea at a roadside tea stall. People would just think she was a college student hanging out with her friends. She would talk to people with a smile, ask them about their joys and sorrows, and take their stories to her heart. One day, Aradhya was at the busiest intersection of the city. She was watching how a traffic policeman, whose name was Bahadur Singh, was scolding a vendor with a lot of arrogance. The vendor was an old man whose face clearly showed fatigue and despair. His cart had moved a little forward, and Bahadur Singh was yelling at him for this reason. The old man was apologizing with folded hands, saying that he was going to the hospital for his daughter's treatment, but Bahadur Singh was not listening to him at all. Seeing this, Aradhya's heart melted. She slowly went to the vendor and asked him, "Baba, what happened? Why is this uncle angry with you?" The old man said, crying, "Daughter, my daughter is very sick. I have to take her to the hospital. I was in a hurry, so my cart moved a little forward. This policeman is not letting me move my cart and is not letting me go." Aradhya got very angry, but she controlled her anger. She said to Bahadur Singh, "Sir, please let him go. His daughter is sick. This is not a very big mistake." Bahadur Singh looked at Aradhya and started laughing. He said, "Hey girl, don't get too smart. Do you know who I am? I am the in charge of this intersection. I can do whatever I want." Hearing this, Aradhya got even angrier. She clenched her fist, but then a plan came to her mind. She secretly started making a video on her phone. Bahadur Singh saw this and came to Aradhya in anger. He grabbed her hand and said, "Hey, what are you doing? Are you going to blackmail me? How dare you?" Aradhya pretended to be scared and said, "Sir, please, let go of my hand." Bahadur Singh grabbed her hand forcefully and dragged her to the side of the road. He snatched her phone and threw it, breaking it. Aradhya's tears came out. She started crying loudly. Bahadur Singh said, "Come on, why are you crying? You think I'll get scared? I'll teach you a lesson right now." Just then, another policeman came there and said to Bahadur Singh, "Sir, what are you doing? This girl is innocent." Bahadur Singh scolded that policeman and said, "Shut up. This girl was blackmailing me. Grab her right now and take her to the police station." Aradhya was forcibly made to sit in the police car. As soon as she sat in the car, Aradhya had a strange fear in her heart, but she knew that now she would have to reveal her true identity. After reaching the police station, Bahadur Singh locked Aradhya in a small room. He said, "Sit down. I'll get your record right now. You'll find out how expensive it is to mess with the police." Aradhya said in a calm and confident voice, "Okay, get my record. But I will also file a report against you." Bahadur Singh laughed at this. Just then, Aradhya dialed a number from her other phone, which she had hidden in her jeans pocket. After some time, Bahadur Singh's phone rang. He picked up the phone and his face turned pale after hearing the voice from the other side.
"Bahadur Singh, where are you? A girl has called me about you. She is saying that you are misbehaving with her."
Bahadur Singh started trembling. He put down the phone and looked at Aradhya. Just then, Aradhya introduced herself.
"Bahadur Singh, my name is Ananya Pandey, and I am the new district magistrate of this city. I came here to investigate your policing, and you have shown me a lot by breaking my phone and locking me in the police station."
Hearing this, the ground slipped from under Bahadur Singh's feet. He fell to his knees in fear and said, crying, "Madam, please forgive me. I didn't know that you are the district magistrate." Aradhya said, "That's the problem. You shouldn't see who the person in front of you is. You should only see that the person in front of you is a human, and you should treat them properly. You harassed an old man. You raised your hand on an innocent girl. And you insulted a government official. A Raja immediately ordered to suspend Bahadur Singh and also arranged for the old man to be taken to the hospital. This news spread like wildfire throughout the city. This was a lesson that every government employee learned, that their job is to serve the public, not to harass them. After this incident, Ananya Pandey gave a message that she would not work by just looking at files, but she would herself go into the field and solve the problems of the people. This action of Ananya Pandey brought a new wave in the city. While on one hand, the respect and trust of the public towards her had increased, on the other hand, some people, especially those who were involved in corruption, were getting scared from within. They felt that their game was about to end. One of these people was the city's biggest builder, Vinod Mehta. Vinod Mehta had deep connections with the city's police department and many government officials. He used these connections to carry out his illegal activities. Bahadur Singh, whom Ananya Pandey had suspended, was a special pawn of Vinod Mehta. When Vinod Mehta found out that a new district magistrate had suspended his man, he became furious. He sat in his office, poured a glass of liquor, and drank it in one gulp. He said to his assistant, "This new DM is getting too smart. She thinks she can shake my empire alone. She doesn't know that I am Vinod Mehta." He immediately called some people from his phone and said, "I want the complete details of that DM. Find out everything about her. Her friends, relatives, her weaknesses. Find out everything." Meanwhile, Ananya Pandey was not satisfied with her victory. She knew that this was just the beginning. Her real goal was to uproot the corruption spread in the city. She started planning her next action. This time she was being even more careful. She was working by hiding her identity even more. She had only told her assistant that she was on a secret investigation and no one should try to contact her. The next day, Ananya Pandey was once again roaming the city like a common girl. This time she chose a poor slum. She wanted to see if government schemes and facilities were reaching these people or not. She saw that there was no clean drinking water in the slum. The roads were broken and there was no school for the children. She met the people of the slum and asked them about their problems. People told her that they were supposed to get houses under a government scheme, but a builder, whose name was Vinod Mehta, had occupied those houses and sold them. Hearing this, Ananya Pandey got very angry. She understood how big Vinod Mehta's empire was. But then, an old woman whose name was Shanti Bai came to Ananya Pandey and showed her an old register. That register had the details of all of Vinod Mehta's illegal activities, which also included the names of the government officials who were involved in this corruption. Shanti Bai said, "Daughter, we have all this as proof, but we are afraid that those people might kill us." Ananya Pandey consoled Shanti Bai and said, "Don't you worry, I will help you all." Hearing this, another old man came and said, "Daughter, why are you fooling us? These people are very powerful. They don't spare anyone." Ananya Pandey listened to their words and smiled. She made another video on her phone, in which Shanti Bai and the rest of the people were telling their problems. She said, "This video will be proof for me. Now I'll see how Vinod Mehta escapes." But she did not know that Vinod Mehta's men were also in that slum. They were watching that a girl was talking to people and making videos of them. They immediately called Vinod Mehta and told him all this. Vinod Mehta said to his men, "Catch that girl immediately and bring her to me." Ananya Pandey did not even get to know, and Vinod Mehta's men surrounded her from all sides. She was forcibly made to sit in a car and was taken to Vinod Mehta's office. Ananya Pandey was very scared, but she did not lose her courage. Vinod Mehta saw her and said, "So you are the new district magistrate? You suspended my man? You thought I would get scared? You have made a very big mistake." Ananya Pandey said, "It's not me, but you who have made a mistake. You have snatched the houses of the poor. You have ruined this city." Vinod Mehta laughed and said, "What proof do you have? You only have a broken phone, on which you made a video of me." Just then, Ananya Pandey looked at Vinod Mehta and smiled. She said, "You think I only have one phone? You think I am so stupid that I would come here without any proof? I have proof of all your black deeds, and that proof has now spread throughout the city." Vinod Mehta could not believe it. He took out his phone from his pocket and saw that a video had gone viral throughout the city. That video was of the same slum, in which Shanti Bai and the rest of the people were telling their problems and exposing Vinod Mehta's illegal activities. Vinod Mehta's face turned red with anger and fear. He had understood that this girl was not a common girl. She was a woman who had come to uproot his empire.
Now what will happen? Will Vinod Mehta attack Ananya Pandey? Will Ananya Pandey survive this danger? And will she be able to end Vinod Mehta's black empire? You will get to know all this in the next video, so do watch the video till the end. Friends, Vinod Mehta's senses were now blown away. He knew that this video was just a spark that would burn his entire empire to ashes. He got furious and moved towards Ananya and shouted, "You have made a very big mistake. I will not leave you alive." Ananya looked into his eyes without fear and said, "It's not me, but you who have made a mistake. You thought that you could buy everything with money and power, but you forgot that justice and truth cannot be bought by anyone." Just then, Vinod's men moved forward to attack Ananya. Ananya quickly took out a small device from her pocket and pressed it. At that moment, the electricity of Vinod Mehta's office went out, and the whole room was plunged into darkness. Ananya took advantage of this opportunity and dialed a number from her phone in the dark. "Sir, this is Ananya Pandey. I am currently in Vinod Mehta's office and I need help." On the other side, there was a commotion in the police control room. The voice of a common girl, who was saying that she was the city's DM and was in danger, shocked everyone. Immediately, a police team left for Vinod Mehta's office. Here in the dark, Vinod Mehta's men were trying to find Ananya, but Ananya was not coming into their hands. She had hidden behind a table and was constantly sending her location to the police from her phone. Just then, Vinod Mehta lit a torch and started looking for Ananya in the whole room. The light of his torch fell directly on Ananya's face. "Finally, I found you." Vinod Mehta laughed loudly. "Now your game is over." Vinod took out a knife from his pocket and moved forward to attack Ananya, but just then there was a loud sound of doors breaking. The police team had entered. The police inspector shouted, "Mr. Mehta, surrender! You are surrounded from all sides!" Vinod Mehta looked at the inspector in anger, and then at Ananya. He knew that now he had no way out. He accepted his defeat and raised his hands. The police arrested Vinod Mehta and his men. The inspector looked at Ananya and said, "Madam, are you all right?" Ananya smiled and said, "I am perfectly fine." All this was pre-planned. The police inspector was surprised. "Pre-planned? But you said you were in danger?" Ananya took out the small device from her pocket and said, "This is an emergency signal device. As soon as I pressed it, it sent my location to the police control room. I acted this out to fool Vinod Mehta." The inspector praised Ananya's intelligence and said, "You are very clever, madam." "No, I am just a common citizen who wants to save her city," said Ananya. The next day, the news of Vinod Mehta's arrest was in all the newspapers of the city. Ananya Pandey's courage and intelligence were being praised everywhere. She had used her position not for her safety, but for the public. She had proved that a true officer is one who does not get scared, but fights bravely. Ananya Pandey was no longer just a district magistrate, but had become a heroine who had awakened a new hope in the hearts of the people. She not only ended corruption, but also instilled a belief in the people that if we all stand together, no power can defeat us. Her story became an inspiration for every person who wants to bring change in their society. And through this video, you must have also understood something. Do apply it in your life. And if you liked the video, please like the video. And if you have come to the channel for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.